Wade joins us now from the streets of Padang. Nick, you arrived in Sumatra early this morning. What were your first impressions?
Well, Bill, absolute darkness and desperation on the streets of Padang.
From deep within the hotel, help, help. It's all hampering the recovery and rescue effort up here in the mountains.
Last year, these men made almost 500 arrests.
And Nick, before we get to those threats, I understand you've heard some details of the bombers' final moments.
Yes, Nerelda, and it appears that the most defiant of the bombers wasn't so brave at the very end.
Riot fears are mounting. Razor wire barriers, one of 3 lines of security, now cutting off entry.
But as the security crackdown tightens across Indonesia, it's understood the exact timing of the executions has been delegated to death row officials. If the live export deadlock can't be broken, these cattle will have to be sent south to domestic abattoirs. There's an uncanny similarity between South Africa's SKA site in the arid Karoo region north of here and Bali Station over here in outback Western Australia.
Playing the sand with the rocks and glasses and everything.
It may be 2,500 kilometres from the MCG.
The realities of unemployment and isolation are tough, and that's where sport is kicking a few goals. Hoping for a better future. The message in these candles and flowers. And today the Prime Minister revealed her own hopes for the future of the Sari Club site. Now this practice has been outlawed in Australia since the 1990s. Well, it seems that the jury didn't believe his version of events. As bikie gangs muscle in from the east, WA police are looking across the Nullarbor too. And when you come to communities like Langa here on the edges of Cape Town, the government and Wild Aid have been chasing one trader who's been selling through Vietnam for 2 years. While its people are still struggling, the pressure is increasing on its unique animals and wildlife.
Buzz Aldrin's touchdown today sparked celebrations.
It's hoped the buzz factor will help the project really take off. The Ashton family's been synonymous with Australian circus for more than a century and a half, and now even the youngest members of the dynasty are making their mark in Monte Carlo. Stephen Fry's a quite interesting fellow, and he's here in Perth with his hit show QI. Baby bears like Floppy here, and allowing them to flourish and grow up in as natural a state as possible. And the area just west of Bunker Bay here is known as Shark Alley. The landlords wouldn't speak on camera.
And Nick, it was a diverse guest list.
Yes, indeed, Nerelda, and it's certainly been a list that many, many Western Australians have wanted to be on.
Queen of the Commonwealth and Queen of Hearts.
Go the Royals!
There are lots of Australian and Western Australian flags around, but not too many people owning up to being Republicans today.
A God, Queen and country.
Destiny looms large for the Hindu Oswald.
Plenty more parties in Perth because the Oswalds are here to stay.
Nick Wade joins us live now from Margaret River. And Nick, you've just come out of a meeting with residents.
A lot of mixed emotions here, sadness and anger, people even asking whether criminal charges could or should be laid. When Mr Kelty's report's released early next year, it's likely to unleash a class action.
And Nick, will the activists comply with the ultimatum?
No, Nerelda, it appears that they certainly won't. In fact, their resolve seems to be growing by the hour. Now, just an hour ago, we saw some extraordinary scenes here, and that's something many locals here are running very short of. In Hopetown, Nick Wade, 10 News.